Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Charlie Wilson, aka Sinister Charlie. I am back for the second part of the tier list. This, I guess, I guess I never put one of these out, so, you know, and I'm kind of lazy. And this is easy content, and I love trashing really bad fast food places. So, yeah, let's get started back at it again, and you don't have to see my ugly face this time. I don't want you to see it. So what we got? We got Jimmy John's. Oh, I need a little coffee there. Yeah, Jimmy John's. I have never had Jimmy John's. Surprisingly, you think I would have, but I've never had it. But I don't. I hear good things. I don't. Other than like killing rhinos and shit. I don't even know if that guy's still the owner anymore. That was a long time ago, but no, never had. Jollibee, which is a Filipino type restaurant, which I have had in California once. It's what you'd expect. It's Filipino. They have sweet spaghetti, which I think is atrocious. I think it's a slight against God Himself. So Jollibee. Other than that, like everything else is fine. I think I had the spam. Something with spam last time. I can't remember too well. It's been over 10 years. It was decent. It's not bad. And it's an experience if you've never had Filipino food. But actually, go to an actual Filipino restaurant if you can find one. Mostly, you're going to find those in California, and surprisingly, in the Philippines. So yeah, eh, it's not F. It's not Arby's. It's definitely not Arby's. So yeah, we're gonna go D tier. It's an experience. Go have it if you haven't tried it. But well, I'd say most Filipinos enjoy it because anything Filipino they'll get behind regardless. Yeah, like Manny Pacquiao, Jollibee, blah blah blah. You know. Now, KFC. KFC is I haven't had KFC in a very long time. Uh, Yeah, because they're hard to find now. Unless you're in, I don't know, a really bad neighborhood. I think I've seen a lot of them in. But other than that, these days, I haven't really driven by any. It's usually Popeyes or churches. But you know, it's gotten really bad over the year. Like it used to be really good, but I don't know. Quality has gone down. I think they're mostly focused on China. Uh, yeah. If you didn't know that KFC is really popular in Asia, especially China. I think there's more KFCs than McDonald's in China. You'd have to look that up, but I think I'm right. KFC, it's not Denny's. I keep looking at F tier to really get a feel. But yeah, it's D tier. And these days, it's D tier. It's in there with Jollibee and all that crap. It's there with churches. But I will say, if I had the choice between churches and KFC, I'd go to KFC just because I haven't had it in God knows how long. And now we got Little Caesars, the poor man's pizza, which it's good if you're a broke college kid or something and you want a $5 pizza. That's what saved that company, by the way, is the hot $5 hot and ready, which in like 5 hours it turns into inedible garbage. But it was kind of already inedible garbage. Other than that $5 pizza, I don't know what's keeping that company up. And the $5 pizza isn't that great anyway, like I said. So F tier, you go on F tier, and you probably deserve it. But I will say that if you actually order, and there's no delivery, but if you actually order the pizza, like if you actually put together like a pizza, I hear it's all right, but it's still just as expensive as any other pizza if you don't go the $5 route. And what is this? I can't read that. Oh, Long John Silver. Long John Silver's. I I don't think I've ever been there. Maybe once, and I don't think I got anything. I think somebody else, maybe my mom went there for. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember ever having Long John Silver's, or I don't. I've never even seen one like in the last 20 years. Uh, it's got to be F. I mean, I think I don't think I've ever had it, but I still want to give it an F. I still think it belongs in F. It's like everybody who goes there, it's like, ugh, why are you going to? Look, fast food, seafood. That's not good, my friend. I would. Let's see. And there is a conspiracy theory that it's just a front for a big drug ring, but that's alleged. It's just a conspiracy. But these days, conspiracies seem to come true more and more these days. Anyway, McDonald's. McDonald's is definitely not the best. It's not the best. But it is reliable and it is kind of a factory conveyor belt system of fast food. Yet you could fire anybody from like McDonald's and replace them within a few days. It's not really, it's meant to be like that. It is reliable. I will, if there's nothing else, like if it's, between, let's say, Burger King and McDonald's, I'm probably going to McDonald's. Yeah, anything else, it's B tier. It is B tier. I will give it that. It's reliable, it's fast, it's easy, and most of the time you get what you expect to get. So I will give them credit for that. Um, they're definitely not going to get this. You're not going to get the service of Chick-fil-A or Cane's at a McDonald's. So I give it a B for just convenience, and it's fast and it's what you want. You know what you want. Moe's. I don't know what region of the country this is located in. I've never had it. I'm assuming the South, possibly, or middle of the country. I don't know. I've never had it. Never even seen one. I haven't heard anything really I'm sure it's great. I don't know. I've never heard anything about it. I was gonna say I hear great things, but I'm like, no, actually I haven't. Never heard anything from anybody about Moe's. No. Noodles. What the hell? The Noodles Company. Never heard of it. Never even heard people talking about it. Let's just move on. If you have heard about it, let me know. I do read the comments, so you can get back to me about anything you have a problem with this list. Panda Express, fast Chinese food, American Chinese food. I'd rather, if you're in a hurry, I suppose it'd be good. Um, Maybe if there's nothing left at the food court at the mall. I don't know what you're doing at the mall, but these days, why are you at the mall, sir? Get out of here. You don't belong. Panda Express. It's run of the mill, but it's fast. And if there's nothing else in terms, if you're really feeling Chinese food and you can't find anything else, let's see, man. I think it might be D tier. I want to give it a C tier just because, but if it's between, I'm trying to think Chipotle or I'd rather have Chipotle than Panda Express, honestly. And there's no, I kind of want to give it a C just because it's the only fast food Chinese place that I know of. Uh, Now it's still D. I'd still prefer like El Pollo Loco, Chipotle, or Domino's over that. It doesn't belong in C tier, and I think we all know that. Panera Bread, F you. I fucking hate Panera Bread. Pardon my language. That is a they try to look like artisan, and they try to portray this. I forget who owns it. There's another. It's a really big. It might be McDonald's. I don't. One of these fast food companies owns Panera Bread, and I don't know which one. But it is overpriced garbage. You can get this kind of food you can get better food at like a local cafe that's pretty much does Panera Bread way better than Panera Bread, if that makes any sense. I no, yeah, like if you go to a local coffee shop, you can get a better sandwich if you're looking to get like a panini or something. No, it's definitely F tier, overpriced garbage. And by the way, if you look at the behind the scenes of Panera Bread, it all comes in like buckets and crap. It's garbage. And also, if they portrayed themselves like that, I would put them in D tier. But they portray themselves as like this artisan, like high end fast food bullshit. It's garbage. I would not recommend. Papa John's. Papa John's. Man, I don't like their bread. The crust. Um, man. By the way, I don't get into the politics of whatever Papa John said. I I don't give a shit. I just care about the food. The quality is the same kind of as it's always been. I man, I there's Domino's is still better. It's not Little Caesars, so we're gonna put it in D. I've never really had a problem with customer service with like service. Never had a problem with it with Papa John's. So it's in D. Yeah. If you got nothing else, go to I guess Papa John's will suffice. PDQ. I'm guessing this might be a southern thing as well. I've never had it, so I think I might have seen a video online about PDQ, and people say it's really good. I think it actually is a southern thing. Uh, yeah, I've never had it, so but I hear good things. Penn Station. I know. Guessing that's a Northeast thing, possibly. I wonder if it's Pennsylvania. Who knows? Pizza Hut. Mm, last time I had a pizza from Pizza Hut was last year, and I was really drunk when I did order the pizza. Um, yeah, I mean, I would have said like you'd order it for the stuffed crust, but even that's kind of gross these days. And if you want a stuffed crust, you can get that anywhere. By the way, Papa John's stuffed crust, I had it once. Sucks a bunch of dicks. Don't try it. It doesn't mix well with the bread that they use, the dough. But Pizza Hut, it's very greasy. Blah blah blah. These days, um, yeah, I think I would go Papa John's over Pizza Hut because sometimes the quality and the service is terrible. Sometimes you don't know what you're going to get with Pizza Hut these days. So that's definitely F tier. Definitely F tier. Popeyes. Sorry, I keep saying Papa John's over and over again. Sorry, Papa. Shh. I'm sorry, Papa. Didn't mean to disrespect you. Popeyes. I get, man, the chicken is good, but the customer service can be a bit dodgy depending on what neighborhood you're in. But that's definitely a solid B. Other than the service, and if you're in a bad neighborhood, go through the drive-through. Do not walk in. You don't want to get stabbed or shot. That's not fun. I've seen a lot of videos online recently of people, especially Uber Eats drivers, arguing with Papa John's. God damn it, Popeyes. I keep saying it's that pop. Damn it, Papa. I think he's hypnotizing me. I'm sorry, Papa. Shh. Portillo's. I've heard of Portillo's, but never had it. I can't really comment on it. I think I've heard things about it. Potbelly. Never even heard of that one. That's a lot of never heard. Can't say anything about it. Key D B O A. Never heard of it. I can't even say anything about that. Quiznos. I didn't even know these were still around. But when I have had them, they have been pretty good. They were when I used to work when I was 15, 13. How old was I? I think I was 13. I had my first job at Harkins Movie Theaters in Scottsdale. And by the way, fun fact, I didn't even know this. It was right by the uh, what was it? ABC? Is it? Oh, Amy's Baking Company. It was my job was like right there. My theater was right next to it. But also there was a Quiznos, and they were pretty good from what I remember. But I haven't had it for a long time. I'm gonna put it in C for if anybody has any bad experiences with Quiznos. I've never had a bad experience in the past, but it has been since I was like a teenager. So probably over 25 years ago, or just 25 years ago. I don't know. Can't remember. Roy Rogers. Ugh. I get that's when you're in Vegas and there's nothing else. So, man, Roy Rogers. I have had it on a couple of times, and I was not impressed. Eh, nah. And also bad experience. Maybe if I had it in like a local, like not in Vegas, because that's the only two times I've ever had it. But, but, or if you're at a mall, I guess that's mall food. That's mall in Vegas food. That's Roy Rogers. It gets an F. Sabaro, that's a fucking F. I saw a list. Somebody put Sabaro in like a B tier, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Did they get really good all of a sudden?" I remember it's just garbage pizza, man. The fuck you doing? That's mall pizza. That is the definition of mall food, and that's all it will ever be. Mall and airport food. No, there's better pizza out there. You got better options. Don't do that shit. That's fucking sad if you put Sabaro anywhere above an F. Schlotsky's. That's a name I haven't. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Schlotsky's. I don't think I've ever had them, but I have seen them. I didn't. I don't even know if they're around. A lot of these I don't even know if they're around anymore, or not a lot of them. Some of them. Shake Shack. Never had it, but I hear good things. There's always a fight between In and Out and Shake Shack. I haven't had Shake Shack, so I can't tell you. And I think In and Out is in. It's a. By the way, I just had In and Out today. My mom came over and she bought me some In and Out. So I had a double animal style um, here in Tucson. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't know if they're the same or if Shake Shack's better. Who knows? But it would if I had had it and I don't hear anything about quality issues or anything and service is good from what I hear, I would have put it in a B. I just have to try it for myself. Sheets. I don't know what that is. I yeah, I can't really say. I don't even know what they sell. This is Skyline. I hear Ohio style chili is good. I have heard a lot of good things about Skyline chili. Never had it. I've never been further east in the United States than, well, I mean, unless you're counting like airport stops or, furthest east I've stopped in is Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk, sorry. Um, that's the furthest east I've been, and that was like for a day. That was a layover. I can't really comment, but I hear good things. Sonic. I worked at a Sonic when I was, I think, how old was I? 18, I think. This was like a year before I joined the Navy, and I quit that fucking job. They had me making the shakes and the special drinks, which is why you would go to a Sonic. You go for the cherry limeade, uh, possibly a Frito pie. You might go there for a Frito pie, but also you can make a Frito pie. That's easy shit. It's like it's stoner food basically. They've got hot dogs and all sorts of crap. Burgers, they're a step below Whataburger. Actually, a couple of steps below Whataburger. They're not terrible if you're looking for something quick. I will put that in a D. I think that's fair. It's not Sabaro. It's not Little Caesars. It's not Arby's. So, uh, let's see here. Steak and Shake. I've been to one in Chicago. I went to one in Chicago once, like when I was fresh out of boot camp. I don't remember it that well. It was like meh. It was like meh. But I don't know how they're doing now. I assume they're doing the same shit. I just assume. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in a D. There's not much to say about it. It's like a five and dine type experience, I think. From what I remember. Subway, you're in fucking F. You get over there, you piece of shit. Call yourself sub. Well, you are a sub. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Subway. The only reason I would go to a Subway is if I was really. I will say, whenever I did regularly go to Subway, it was either chicken bacon ranch or tuna. And yeah, just for a quick, like if I couldn't get Jersey Mike's or if I couldn't find a good deli anywhere. But yeah, they're definitely F tier. It's It's you know what it is. If you've never been to a Subway, then I don't know what you're doing with your life or where you've been. Swenson's, never heard of you. You're going in the never had. Uh, eh. Maybe if I get really big on YouTube one day, I'll go to the South and visit. A lot of these are Southern restaurants and a little bit northern, like Culver's. Uh, these places, a lot of them, like actually, let's get the never hads out of the way. Zaxby's, I know, is Southern, and I hear good things about Zaxby's. Um, the hell is this one? I don't know what that is. Let's get the ones out of the way where I've never been. I have actually never been to a White Castle. I hear that the microwavable White Castle burgers are just as good. The ones you get in the grocery store. So that doesn't really leave a whole lot of hope for me in that respect. No, I don't know what Taco Cabana is. Torchies? Nope. Never heard of it. Never had it. Okay, these are the final six. Is that Wingstop? Wingstop? Have I had Wingstop? Nope, I don't think I've ever had Wingstop either. It's your run. I think it's isn't Pizza Hut the people that run Wingstop. I don't remember. Taco Bell. Let's get Taco Bell out of the way. It's definitely D tier. It's not F because it is if you're drunk. I don't drink anymore, but it's definitely drunk food. Or if you can't. I live in Tucson. I live in Arizona. There's good Mexican food everywhere. So why you would be going to Taco Bell other than like it's 2 a.m, I have no idea. But then again, in Arizona, there's a lot of Mexican food restaurants that are 24/7, like Los Bertos. That's Los Bertos is. I don't know why I put that. It's Los Bertos. Uh, I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna be trying to learn Spanish this year. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, the Taco Bell belongs here. I think we all agree with that. You're going to Baja Fresh over Taco Bell if you're at all sober or not high. Waffle House. Waffle House in a good neighborhood is good. And it's good entertainment. If you're looking for entertainment, go to a Waffle House at 4 in the morning. 2, 3 to 4 in the morning, I think would be the best time. If you're looking at, for somebody to throw knives at you or some shit. That's a good place. That's a fun time. You know what you're getting when you go to Waffle House. And I hear the food, not so bad. We're going to put you in C, actually, just for the entertainment value. And you know what you're getting at a Waffle House. So don't be surprised when you see a cook smoking over the grill. De Waba. That is Northeast shit right there. I've never had, but I hear awesome things, and I'm sure I would love it. But we don't have Wawas out here in the West. But I could see myself giving it the best or a B, actually, for just the service I hear. And for it's like, I guess it would be the equivalent of a Buc-ee's is what I'm getting, is what I'm hearing, that you can get all sorts of shit out of Wawa. And yeah, so yeah, I get the feeling it's like a Buc-ee's. So, and I've never been to Buc-ee's either, so who knows. Wendy's, that is my go-to burger lady. It's I want to put it better than McDonald's, and I think people might hate me for it. You know what you're getting at Wendy's. It's not a huge menu. You can get a baked potato sometime. The chili is not the greatest quality because it's just a leftover beef from the day before. But that also lets you know that they actually do use fresh beef. I I've never I've never had a bad experience at a Wendy's now that I think about it. You know what? People might hate me, but Wendy's, you're going in the best. Congratulations, Miss. The first ginger lady I've ever. Well, no, I was gonna say the first ginger lady I've ever given praise to. But I did have a redheaded girlfriend in high school, middle school, and high school. So, yeah. Well, Whataburger, you're not. A lot of Texas people might hate me for this. I've never had a. Man, the service is good though. damn it. I'm. Damn it. Actually, you know what? Hmm. You know what? God damn it. I have to do this. All right. Sorry, Wendy. Whataburger and Wendy's are, for me, they're, you know, I will, man, that's a tough choice for me. I will go to a Whataburger over a Wendy's, just because it's a bigger burger, and for me, it just tastes better. Uh, yeah, Wendy's though. God damn. They do have the spicy ketchup at Whataburger though, so some people really enjoy that. Uh, yeah, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, shouldn't put everything in the best. That's a reserved spot for greatness. Canes and Chick-fil-A, both chicken restaurants. Good burger place. I'm trying to think if anything should go up there in the best with burger places, man. I don't really see anything that stands out for me. But I digress. Wiener Schnitzel, fuck you. You think it's a good idea, and you think, wow, they only do wieners and burgers. And you're like, wow, how can you fuck that up? Well, they found a way. It's called Wiener Schnitzel. Don't. I've had it once, and it was like, ugh. I had a chili dog, and I was like, dude, I can. Any one of us could make a way better chili dog, use better product in terms of the hot dogs that they use. It just looks like they opened a pack of Oscar Mayer wieners. You could make a better chili dog with the Hebrew National, which, top tier. Hebrew National, top tier. Yeah, well, I think that's about it. Here we go. Cane's, Chick-fil-A, the best. The worst, Arby's. You got your Boston Markets. We talked about that. Yeah, there's my list. There's my list that I should have made 3 years ago. Yeah. If you got a problem with the list, got a problem with this list, yeah, tell me about it, and I might reverse some of that, and I might agree with you. So there you go. All right, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys had fun. I will be recording more. I know I say that now, but I definitely will. I got a lot of free time this coming up year, so I'm also going to be doing some Duolingo stuff. Gonna try. Well, I'll announce it in one of my videos coming up. So thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I don't know. It's free, so you know. There you go. And tell me if you got any other videos you want me to watch or something that maybe I haven't seen. All right, take it easy, y'all.